So I think the key thematics coming up through this year will obviously be driven by the world coming out of the COVID pandemic. We still see gold as a real growth opportunity. The economy has only deteriorated and will continue to as a result of COVID, and all of those fundamentals that the market was warming up on, I think will very much be there and enhanced as we move forward through the year. I think outside of that, there's a real move towards the ESG side of things for the majority of investors. So I see investment in sort of tier one locations in responsibly mined metals, and it's very much expected that companies are going down that track. And I think on the back of that, green initiatives and green metals, looking at alternative power sources will certainly be a theme. In terms of commodities outside of gold, which is our major focus, I think that we're going to see some really strong growth in copper. There's a lot of copper required in all of that alternative energy industry, and regardless of where the world moves, I think that copper is a really important commodity to support those industries. We're seeing a big shortage in lithium emerging, so I do think that you're going to see that continued strength in lithium through the coming period. In terms of being a managing director in 2021 for a resources company, I think it's a really exciting time. We're seeing demand for outcomes and for investment like I haven't seen previously in my career. So there's a lot of support from the investing public to be getting in there and developing projects and bringing them up the curve. So it's a fantastic time from that point of view. I think it comes with additional responsibility in terms of our ESG obligations and ensuring that we're meeting community expectations and community needs across the board as we develop those projects. And I think from a regulatory point of view, we're seeing some substantial changes in particularly in the safety regulation, and so there's going to be a larger and larger focus in those two areas while we strive to develop all of these projects.